Welcome, everybody. I am so excited and pleased to talk to you to a little bit about an upcoming summit called Purpose to Profit. And as part of that, I want to introduce you to Sandra Lee. Hi, Sandra. Welcome,
Hi.
welcome. Excited to have you here. Sandra is an energetic initiator. She's a life coach, and she's the founder of Miracle Inspirations. Now, Sandra is the visionary and the impetus behind this upcoming summit called again Purpose to Profit. And I'm so excited because we're going to be spending time together leaning into this idea of purpose to profit and possibilities. And Sandra, as a part of this, is also going to be, besides being the person who put this all together, she's going to also be sharing with us some ideas about building a team where everybody is harmonized and doing their part. So, Sandra, welcome. I'm excited to talk to you today.
Yes, this summit is really designed to get us all in action, making the bigger difference in the world that maybe we've not been in action towards. So it's like I created this whole concept to do this because I want what's best for the people on the planet, the decision makers in the world to be prioritizing that. And I did not really feel like that's happening much in the world. And I certainly didn't feel like I could have an impact in that area myself. And this has been, like 20 years I've wanted this and feeling disempowered about being able to do anything about it. This summit is me taking action towards that by elevating entrepreneurs and having them take on their own leadership roles, including, like Jill talks about, being a leader in your field, how to elevate entrepreneurs so that we are lifting the whole world through being one of the forces that's helping to make things better. And so I decided to go ahead and just jump in and do it. And I have 15 people, including Jill, who are helping me deliver this message to the world. We've got a whole bunch of different types of things that we're doing. We're talking about books as part of building a business, travel as part of building your business. How important is it getting financing to be able to build your business? And just helping people take what we do all of the time and just kind of like going along and doing the same old thing all the time. Sometimes there's benefit to changing it up a little bit, adding something different that can help you move forward in a different way. As part of that, one of my talks is going to be about how do we build a team? Can't do it alone. How do you find the right people to work with you to elevate you, get you out there accomplishing what you want to accomplish? And if you have staff, if you have people who actually work in your business, how do we have all of those people work together as opposed to bashing heads or some people not doing what they're supposed to be doing or communication just causing all of these issues so that we can be more in alignment with each other and having everyone on the team be aligned with the vision of your business, of your company, raising you and what you're serving in the world. So that's what one of my talks is going to be about. Jill, what about you?
Oh, I'm looking very much looking forward to it. It's one, yeah, oh gosh, I'm very much looking forward to hearing more about this. Um, at the summit. And I'm thinking a little bit about, oh gosh, how does having a team of people aligned, how does that amplify purpose? How do you see the connection between living your purpose and being part of a team?
What works best for a team is when each person is living their own purpose, serving their unique gifts and contributing that to the bigger purpose, as opposed to just going to a job, which a lot of people do. They just go to a job because they're on time clock and that's what pays the bills. What difference would it make for the people if they felt like, oh, by doing this, I am satisfying my own purpose in the world and loving going to work each day, knowing that my personal mission, my personal difference that I am making in the world is being contributed through my job Hey, how wonderful would that be? And it takes leadership.
Absolutely. I
It,
love
it,
this.
it takes
Um,
leadership to build that kind of team, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The leadership has to set the model, the tone, and really be interested in how do people see their purpose? How do they see their unique gifts lining up with their purpose? It's interesting that when I had teams of people, I would try to make sure to align them to 80% of being in their gifts or talents. And then I would say, into every something that maybe isn't exactly what you're loving, shows up. But oh my gosh, the productivity that you get, the inspiration, it's like people come alive. And so back to the framework of purpose and profit, not only do you have all these people on their purpose and contributing, but you actually have generated energy for the business that becomes contagious in a way that helps with bottom line. So has that been your experience, Sandra? Something like that?
Yes. And, one of the tools that I use to help people get more clear about their purpose is human design, a chart based on the birth date that tells you a lot about who you are. And it's so often a surprise to people what's in their blueprint because the things about who they are that are actually part of their purpose to them are just normal. And having them realize, oh, this aspect of you that's just part of your daily life, who you are, it's actually unique to you. It's your special contribution you make. When you can take people that place and have that be what they contribute to the business, everybody shines and loves it. It's so wonderful.
Absolutely. It's also kind of um, uh, an investment in keeping people in their energy. And if you keep people in their energy, then you're not going to get people that feel like they're going to be burned out. So you're giving them a renewable source of vitality by holding that space for them. So I love where you're going on this. I enjoy thinking about the kinds of things that really inspire people and get them innovated and really want to like come to work and contribute. So it doesn't sound like work. It sounds like the effort is worth the return.
The effort is worth the return. How often do people feel like the effort is not worth the return? They're putting an effort because they have to, as opposed to because they want to. How can we have people live
Yes.
more into what they're doing because they want to, because they love to? I know that's one of the things that I've really been enjoying about doing the summit because it's like, oh, it's exciting for me. I love living my purpose through supporting other people in in sharing their gifts. We've been doing these Facebook Lives, almost every day with all the speakers, and it has been so much fun introducing, sharing people and hearing about the things that they really love. So it's like hearing Jill talk about, oh, leadership wizardry and how she supports people in becoming leaders in the field, because that's what Jill's going to be talking about.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I'm so excited to be sharing about having everybody tap into their inner leadership wizard. It turns out if you're an entrepreneur, you're there. You're already there. You just maybe don't even know it yet. So, how are we going to uncover that leadership wizard and really lean into it? Because we know that, it might look like magic, but we know that wizardry is all about transforming something or making a change. And we know it takes a vision, and we know it takes stepping out of the comfort zone and risking something, and then it, making it happen. So back to that action part that Sandra has shared with us, which is this isn't going to just be a summit about words. This isn't going to be about ideas or theories that you're never going to think about again. We all have ideas, practical tips for you. And also, we're going to be doing workshops as a part of our presentations that really help bring it home to what does this mean for me, as to my life, to make it more purposeful, profitable, and to really open up possibilities.
Ah, wonderful summary of that. So, for those of you watching, go down and register for the Purpose to Profit Summit. It's May 6th through 8th, and come if you can so that you can benefit live from the wisdom of all of these wonderful speakers. And if you can't or miss some of them, there's going to be the wonderful replays. So we look forward to seeing you for the Purpose to Profit Summit, and thank you.
And thank you, Sandra, for joining me today. I'm very, very excited to see all of you there. Thank you.
All right.